winery makes 8 different Chardonnays. Count them, 8. So what does the winemaker do to let the vineyard speak in each case? I'm Peg Melnick of the Press Democrat, your wine insider, and our Wine of the Week winner is the 2006 Dutton Ranch Russian River Valley. So let's go see what sets this particular Chardonnay apart from the rest. Come on, let's go. So we're here talking with James Hall of Patson Hall, and we wanted to ask you, what sets this particular Chardonnay from the many others that you make?
Well, Dutton Ranch is one of my favorites. We've been working with them for several years now. We started in 1997. We buy some of their oldest vines, which is very distinctive. It was planted in 1969. It's one of the oldest Chardonnay vineyards in western Sonoma. It's also dry farmed, so there's no irrigation. It's planted on St. George rootstock, so there's no worries about phylloxera in the future, and it's a really interesting old vineyard that we've just fallen in love with. It's very fruity. It's a particular selection of Chardonnay referred to as Rude Clone. Very aromatic, has a real tropical peach, spicy pear element that I think is really interesting and unique.
And you know, you make so many different bottlings. What do you do to let each vineyard speak? Do you make changes in the winemaking, for instance, or?
The winemaking is very similar. One of the goals is to have the vineyards reflect their true personality, the sense of place, the terroir, if you will. And so the goal of the winemaking is to be transparent, to let that vineyard show as much of that character as possible. So the winemaking across the portfolio is very, very similar. We whole cluster press, we use indigenous yeast, we use the same type of barrels for all the wines. They're all bottled approximately the same time of year, after about 10.5 months of bottle aging, and they're all bottled without filtration. So the vineyard is in the driver's seat, and I'm taking a supporting role.
Very good, very good.
So I'm going to open some of the 06 Dutton Ranch for you, and let's see how it tastes.
Oh, great. Okay.
There we go. 06 was a very good Chardonnay year. It started with a very cold, wet winter, and then a very cool summer. And so, unlike this year, which has been kind of warm, the acidity levels of the 06 are quite high because of the cool weather we had in August. And the harvest was also fairly late because of the lack of intense sunshine. So very good for that minerality, the acidity, that real bright, fresh quality that Sonoma is known for.
And I believe you made 8 this vintage, is that right?
8 Chardonnays, yes. Stop me before I bottle again.
So you heard it from Mr. Hall. The vineyards do have big personalities, and it is all about capturing that personality. That said, Patson Hall has a reputation for making both Pinot Noir and Chardonnay in a rich, very, very sleek style. So when you get a chance, you should try a glass of our winning Chardonnay. If this is not the definition of sleek, I don't know what is.